All right, flat earthers, I am back with another video, unfortunately. And I appreciate every single last one of you flat earthers for your effort. At least you're trying to think of something different. And, I have to say that I'm proud of that. Thank you so much for trying. Unfortunately, that leads to us not believing anything that anybody else say, but you got to start somewhere. At least we're trying. That's all I can say. I want to discuss two comments. One, I had a comment. I'm not really sure what the person wanted me to explain, but basically, I was married or in a relationship for 24 years, and there was a lot of argument in that relationship. So I'm not really down with just arguing for just the sake of it. If we want to make a point, we can make a point with each other. But if we're gonna I'm not very good at arguing with somebody just to argue, and we're never gonna see each other's point of view. And if we're gonna be open-minded and see each other's points of view, okay. But if we're just gonna argue just to sake for arguing, I'm not very good at that. So I had 24 years of it, and I'm not good at it. I'll tell you that now. But if you want to have a open, seriously open point of view and have a serious discussion, I'm all down for that. But if it's just gonna be just to argue, I'm not good at that. I'm sorry. Uh, but if you really want to debate some really, really, really smart people, don't debate me. I mean, go and debate Jaron. Go debate Flat Earth asshole. He go debate. I'm trying to see the guys who take a lot of calls and stuff. Some of the other guys are, they do different stuff, but I know for sure Jaron, if you put it out there enough and get on the chat line, he will answer you. I know the Flat Earth Atheist, he would answer you if you have a serious debate about an issue, and they'll give you a serious, answer. But for me, the Flat Earth is a privilege. I mean, I don't think I have to argue it. So that's where I'm at. I mean, I don't. It's not up to me to convince anybody of anything. I'm convinced. So if you're convinced and you're a flat earther and you happen to be an atheist, that's who I'm trying to target. No one else. No offense to anyone else, but I mean, that's just the people I'm trying to target. Okay? So, anyway, with that, if you are a troll, I'm a troll. You're either a troll or a paid troll. So you have to pick one. Either be a troll or a paid troll. There's a lot of trolls out there. There's some paid trolls out there. So just pick who you are. And if you know a shield, excuse me, they are very, very bad at being a shield. So understand that. So understand any shields are terrible at being a shield. Okay? Uh, One thing I want to say, begin like I always do, is there are flat earthers, there are atheists who find out about the flat earth truth and they get into religion. And by the way, this is all, flat earth is about seeking the truth. It ain't necessarily about, oh, the earth is flat. No, it's about finding out the truth. That's what it's about. I mean, that's all it's about. And if it happens to be true, then that's fine. But it's just saying, hey, we've been told this. Hey, let's test this. Let's figure out if it's true. And that's what the flat earth is about. The flat earth truth It's about truth. You know, we just labeled it flat Earth, but it should have been, labeled, seeking the truth, and the flat Earth is just part of the subject. But because there's so much room about falsehood that flat Earth is just a little tiny bit of it. You know, hell. Anyway, I can really get into that. Everybody's on about the flat Earth and all that kind of stuff, which I am too. But hell, I can get on to something worse than that. But anyway, in time I will. So just understand with me, I really think, in my point of view, if you're an atheist, you find about the flat point of view. I really, the flat Earth truth. I really think it's religion pushing this, because it's just the reason why I think it's religion pushing this flat Earth movement of truth is because it's so many people who are atheists. I'm not. I mean, I don't care about the people who believe in the Creator at first. The Christians. I don't care about those. But there's so many people who are quote unquote atheists or agnostics who are moving towards creation when they hear about the flat Earth truth. And so, I believe that religion, part of is just the control religion group is just pushing that. And the reason why they're pushing it, because if you believe in God, then you're helpless. Anybody that believes in the Creator becomes helpless. Absolute helpless. Because once you think that there's a Creator, you say, oh, the Creator is going to help me. One way or another, the Creator is going to save us. They're going to put these bad guys away. And they're not thinking that. NASA's not thinking that. The 1%ers not thinking that. They thinking the opposite. They don't give a shit about the Creator. They thumb their nose at the Creator. That's why we know it's not a Creator. If it was a hint of a Creator, these guys wouldn't be thumbing their nose at the Creator. They thumb the fuck out of their nose at the Creator. And the masses going, oh, it's the Creator. Meanwhile, they going, huh. They just thumbing their fucking nose at the Creator. Just drastically. Just hyperbole thumbing their nose at. To the extreme. Just thumbing their nose at the Creator. And we believe in a Creator? And these guys are just making fun of it, of the Creator? Okay. These guys are so into their mythological creators. If it was a hint that it was a real Creator, I guarantee you they won't act like this. I guarantee you this will be a different world altogether. The reason why it's a fucked up world, because some men at the top know there's no fucking Creator. But they try to fool us. You know why? Because the Creator make us useless. So understand that. While you believing in the Creator, just say, I'm becoming useless. Just understand that. So say, yeah, that's a Creator. Oh, I'll become useless. They are tied together. So understand that. Okay, guys, I want to get into some mind control. I hear people, say, oh, NASA is mind controlling. Excuse me. People and guys, they're not mind controlling no one. It's simple psychology 101. Oh, they fooling 320-some million people to believe that just in the United States alone. When I talk, I'm just saying United States alone. I don't know when you want to get into the other millions and millions of people, but do you think they not using brainwashed to food 320-some million people that the Earth is round and spinning and has a wobble and going thousands of miles and hundreds and thousands of miles around. I mean, miles an hour and being pulled and sucked and whatever around the atmosphere. They not using mind control. It's psychology. I mean, that's just as simple as that. It's just psychology. They're not using mind control. I mean, I wish we get away from they zapping people with this and they zapping. They want us to think that. They want us to be scared because they know our mind is really strong. But unfortunately, they know in psychology, if they do the thinking for us, our mind don't want to. Our mind is tricky. If the thinking is done for us, we don't want to think for some reason. We just follow it. Because our mind, maybe because we just so bombarded with so much stuff now, that our mind just wants to file stuff really quickly. It wants to take the information and file it and be done with it. It's kind of like, you know, cleaning up a house after you worked all day. You just want to come in and clean it and be done with it and forget about it and not have to think about it no more. And I think that's how they got us. They're able to feed us information and we don't critically think it. We lost our ability to critically think. And if you're a flat earther, just by coincidence, just by the sheer numbers, somewhere in your life, multiple times, we was put in a situation where we had to critically think. And I know for me, it had to do with the Ku Klux Klan. When I was, in the fifth grade, I went to a store and these people was protesting the Ku Klux Klan, and I have no idea who they were. And this lady told me about it, and just took me by surprise. And I had to study about it, and do all that time. I learned about the Ku Klux Klan. I learned about that we were slaves. I learned about that black people were slaves. I learned about the Boston Tea Party was screwed up. I learned all this stuff in a really short manner of time that I think caused me to critically think. And I think that's the only reason why I can believe in the flat earth and people like me can, because I think we was hit with several incidents where we had to really, really think about something really deeply. And we just say, you know what, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. And that's what happened to me. So anyway, and I can think of other things, but I don't want to bore you with that. Just I got into that our mind is a filing system. Just really want to quickly file stuff. So we just gotta when we hit with stuff, we just gotta critically think stuff. And I'm preaching to the choir. As flat earthers, as atheists, we do that. It's just the mass have trouble with that, and no fault to their own. We lucky to be the people we are. I really believe that. That's why I don't want to fight or debate people, because I consider myself lucky to be a flat earther just by coincidence, in my opinion. So guys, just remember, they don't have to do mind control. I mean, if they do a mind control, they mind control. If you're saying that they mind controlling people, they mind controlling us to believe in the flat earth. You can't have one without the other. You can't say they mind controlling 320 some million people just in the U.S. We're not counting, across the world. That's billions and billions and billions of people. Where they mind controlling billions and billions and billions of people, but flat earthers, they're not. I mean, that's ridiculous. If they say you got to think about it. Then we're being mind controlled. We're being mind controlled to be flat earthers, which I think we are, but I can't tell you that because you'll freak out. I mean, we are here, we are at because these motherfuckers want us there. I mean, that's how much psychology they got on our ass, man. And that's when people say, we're going to take over NASA. I don't mind people saying that, but be real to your audience. Say, we're going to take over NASA, and I'm going to die in the process. You have to say that. Or people are going to die in the process. If you just say we're going to take over NASA and that's going to be roses and wine and cheese and slices of Canadian bacon, then you're sadly mistaken. I mean, be true to your audience. Say we're going to take over NASA and people are going to die. That's what you got to say. We're going to take over NASA and people have to get bullets to the back of their heads. If you're not prepared to say that, then stop saying you're going to take over NASA. I mean, we can't even organize to find our asses with both our hands because somebody's going, you're going in the wrong direction. I mean, we can't even organize. How the fuck are we going to take... Guys, when you listen to these people and they say they're going to take over NASA, please comment how. Say how. If you don't have a plan of how, then shut up. You're not going to fucking take over a billion fucking dollar industry with a fucking couple of goddamn videos? Are you crazy? That's a pipe dream. Now I can understand we were 300, 400,000 strong, really strong flat earthers, and we organized and we putting out, approved videos where everything's in one channel, everything's approved by a board, we function under a board, and we met and we was truly fucking organized, and then one day we say, hey, let's challenge NASA. Got you. Fuck yeah. But we can't even organize without somebody, which is good that we rub each other and we sharpen each other, but goddamn, I mean, sometimes it's just outrageous. I mean, we don't even trust nobody, and that's the reason why they give us this shit. What are we going to do? We're too busy fighting and arguing with each other to organize and to take over fucking NASA. I mean, it's just... And NASA's not even... NASA's a fucking pimple on the ass of the organization. I mean, take up... Guys, NASA was put in place to be NASA. There's people way bigger than NASA that controls NASA. NASA's a fucking puppet. I mean, this is what NASA is, and I want you to understand the psychology of this, guys. Imagine somebody use you to lie all the time. They use you to lie. Well, sooner or later, you get fucking tired of lying. And so what you do, you start telling the truth. A little bit here. You disguise the truth. You know why? Because you're a puppet. And all you are is an organization to lie. So you get tired of fucking lying. And so you start disguising the truth with lies. And that's what NASA does. And so instead of yelling and pulling your fucking head out and talking about taking over NASA, listen and learn. And let's try to figure out the hints and the wording that they're trying to give us. Because they're telling us what's going on. But we're too busy pulling our hair, talking about taking over $1 billion industry. That's like saying we're going to get rid of the government. I mean, are we going to get rid... It's been people trying to get rid of the government for hundreds of years. Organizations for... I mean, come on, guys. I'm just trying to figure out what they're trying to tell us. Because they're trying to tell us something. Because they sick of being a fucking puppet of lies. Just imagine yourself. If you was a liar and that's all you was paid to do is lie, sooner or later you're going to get tired of lying. And you're going to start mixing lies with the truth. So understand that about NASA. I ain't saying give their ass a break. I'm just saying let's just use what they're telling us for our own good, because they tell us the truth. Okay? All right? So, with that, I'm going to get out of here. And like I said, I appreciate so much everybody tuning in and even looking at these videos. It is so awesome. And, oh, I forgot to mention my one person that commented that he, not that I convinced him, I don't think I convinced any, not, I don't know if it's a him or her, not that I convinced that person anything, but they see my point of view. And that's all I was looking for is one person. I think I at least got that one person to see my point of view, and that motivates me to do several more videos at least. And and I'm looking for that one. My ego's not big at all. If it's a flat earther atheist out there who can do a better job than me, I would gladly step aside and start watching their videos and cheer them on and make positive comments towards them. So I'm just holding the torch to some person come out here and take that torch from me. Not that they're taking it. I'm gladly give it up to them. Okay, thank you very much, Flat Earthers. I'm not sure on my next videos. I got several videos ready. I mean titles ready, but lately I just kind of been, I just kind of just think of stuff and talk from there. But I might use some of the stuff I already got written down. Who knows? I'm not sure. But I will see you later. Thank you so much, Flat Earthers. Until next time. Bye.